Matt here, Seattle Speed Shop, and today we are working on this. You've heard me talk about kind of the 1 hour a day theory, so I thought I'd kind of show you what that gets you. I know what you're thinking. He's starting another project. Still got Susie, still got the 34, still got the Bell Auto Parts special. I'm kind of just waiting for our subscriber numbers to get up, and we'll start showing that stuff again. So, in the meantime, we're gonna work on this. So, like I said, it's the 1 hour a day tee. I actually lost 2 days worth of footage, which is only 2 hours. So right now we're gonna pick up. I'll tell you what I've done, give you kind of the timeline, and we'll go from there. I'm just really trying to instill in you guys that this stuff is easy, it's possible. You don't got to spend, your entire Saturday working on it, or your entire weekend. It's possible to get this stuff done a little bit after dinner every day. And you don't have to be a rich guy to get this stuff done. So, real quick, I'm gonna give you the rundown of what I've done. So the first hour I spent was pulling the frame, the rear end, and the front end out of my stash. That took 1 hour. And thank you, Texas Matt, for helping me drag that stuff out. I'm sorry about your fingers. So that was 1 hour. And then the second hour was spent getting the front and rear end in. I had to install a rear spring on the rear axle. I installed a T-spring, help lower it, old trick. And I kind of just set the body on the frame. So that was hour 2, sorry. So today, it's our third day working on it. I need to get some wheels so we can roll it around. So we're gonna go pick those up. In case you couldn't notice, I got a haircut. Yeah, so we're gonna go pick up some wheels. I anticipate that's about an hour's worth of work. So let's get on it. All right, so went to Paul's, got 4 wheels and tires. Thank you. Though I know you don't really watch YouTube. Thank you, Paul. So it's about an hour round trip to go collect those. So now we're 3 hours in to our hour a day tee. I think next, kind of smart to just get this thing on wheels so we can move it around and it's not in our way. So I'm gonna get started on that, and that will be our hour for today. Alright guys, that's about it for this week. Running out of time. This was a pile of parts at the beginning of the week. We at least got a semi-half-assed roller. I know this is a long way from a done project, but I'm just kind of trying to show what you can do with an hour after work every day. I'm even working in the gravel just because I don't want to hear any excuses. I got a big nice shop. This is easy. I've built a lot of cars in my driveway when I was younger. I've built stuff in gravel. A lot of not ideal situations. And so with this one, I decided we'd build it outside in the gravel just to show you it can be done. You don't got to have a huge shop. One thing I do highly recommend is networking. Get to know the local guys. Get to know the old guys that have the car parts for the cars that you're into. They are not only a wealth of knowledge, they've got parts, and a lot of times they would rather see a young guy use it than just have it sit around, and they will give it to you. And I'm not saying take advantage of them. I'm just saying a lot of times they're happy to see someone use this part that they've had sitting around forever. So, you know, that is a huge, huge, huge part of this hobby is networking. And personally, I didn't really realize how important that was until my older years. I didn't grow up with a dad that was into cars or I mean, he was of the generation that he knew cars. He knew what a 64 Impala was or a 57 Chevy. He could tell the difference between Tri-5 Chevys. You know, he knows what a 32 is. He's of the generation that knows what those cars are, but he wasn't a car guy in the sense that he was building cars or owned cool cars. He's actually more of a motorcycle guy. So I basically had to pursue this all on my own. And when I was younger, I was on the internet and finding parts and going and finding parts. I'm sure that if I had gotten out and met guys like Paul and Matt at Iron Trap, just any of the guys that have lots of parts like this, myself included, we have a lot of this stuff, and we would rather see it used than sit around, I guess is what I'm saying. And that is something very important I've learned over the years. So we're going to keep going on this one. I'm planning on doing kind of like a giveaway with it. Still working out the details. I would like some input on what kind of engine you'd like to see in this thing. I've got a banger. I could probably come up with a flathead V8. Even small block Chevy. You know, what would you guys like to see put in this? I was originally thinking a banger just because it's easy, and I was trying to show you guys, you know, something easy, how to get yourself into a hot rod. But we can do a V8 if that's what the people want. We can do a lot of different stuff. So comment down below what kind of engine you'd like to see in it, kind of the direction you want to go. I do have a dropped axle for this. I have a lot of other stuff that we're going to do to it before it goes bye-bye. But my main thing is I want to show you guys you can build a car without having to spend your entire weekend working on it. You know, and I know a lot of you have kids and a wife. You're busy. And you know, it's hard to build a car. It's hard to stay motivated. I know a lot of guys that say they want to build a car and, oh, but I don't have time. And it's like, well, you got time to drink every weekend. You know, so what I'm saying is it's got to be something you want. You got to want it. And so if you really want it, you'll make time, which is why I'm showing you my hour-a-day method. So, you know, I've done 4 days on this car, an hour a day this week, and we got a roller. on a chassis, and we got a lot of refining to do to it. But now it's not a pile of parts taking up twice as much room, and you can push it in and out of your garage, move it out of your way. You know, I find that just getting kind of the body on the frame and some wheels and tires on it really motivates me, because now it's kind of, it looks like a car. So we're gonna keep going on this. Hopefully we'll get enough people interested that we can give this away. Like I said, I'm still sorting out the details, so we'll bring that up in a later video. But yeah, here it is. Thank you guys for watching. Real quick, I'd like to thank Matt and Mike at Iron Trap. Just huge supporters. Matt and I text all the time. He's becoming a great friend and very helpful. Huge supporter of me. So thank you guys. I'd also like to thank my buddy Doug, who's also a big supporter. Thank you, Doug. I'm sure you're watching this. Great guy. He's become one of my best friends. He's just a cool dude. I can't say enough good things about him. So thank you, Doug, for all your support. Next, I would like to thank LG Speed and Custom. Lee Grant gave us a shout out, and he's been very helpful, giving me filming tips and just encouragement. He gave us a shout out a while ago, so thank you, Lee. Go check out his channel, LG Speed and Custom. It's great. Check out the Iron Trap guys. I'm sure you've heard of them. And then Jordan Bennett, Bennett's Customs. I know you're probably watching too. He gave us a shout out. This was last week, maybe earlier. I'm losing track of days, but anyways, thank you, Jordan. Jordan stopped by the shop last summer and got some goodies for his Roadster project. He's building. The car is going to be incredible. It's already just blowing my mind, all the stuff he's doing to it. Check him out. Great dude. Building a great car. So one more, Texas Matt. Thank you for all the help. He helped me drag the front and rear end out, the frame out. He's helped me on my truck. He's becoming a really good friend. Super helpful. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. I'm sure I had a couple more people I want to thank, and I've forgotten now because I'm warm and tired. So we will thank them in another video. But I want to thank all of you for watching. We do have stickers. You can email us. That's in the description. $6 for 2. You get the Make Hot Rods Dangerous Again and the Seattle Speed Shop logo sticker. Appreciate the support. We're getting t-shirts. Yeah, I'm blown away by all the comments and all the new subscribers. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you all watching. If you're new, please give us a like. Please give us a subscribe. We're getting close to the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is actually a really important milestone for a young channel. So if you could share us with your friends, or just give us a subscribe, man, it'll really help us. So we will see you next time. We got a lot of stuff in the works, so hopefully a lot of cool stuff that you guys will enjoy. So have a good week. Hopefully you get some time in on your project, and we'll see you on the road. Check you later.